loved what you talked about. And it seems like both of you all released a chain or two, you know, with you saying, you know, that you felt since you were 19 that you were gay, and now you met the love of your life. So I think that's phenomenal, because a lot of people struggle with coming out. So that's good. So what was that moment, that pivotal moment for you that allows you to say, hey, look, I'm going to live in my authentic self and just be free?
When I was 19, when I was younger, yeah. I think it was really literally like I'd hit 19, been gay my whole life. I know, you know, way before I was born, you know, and I think that, you know, being so secretive, like I couldn't tell anyone about my first kiss, my first puppy love. I couldn't tell anybody about my first date. I mean, it's so sad. I think about that. I don't feel, I'm a survivor. I don't feel bad, but I feel bad for that girl, that little girl that I was, that young girl that couldn't tell some of these coming of age stories to someone. So I had to keep it a secret. And I think at 19, I literally had been dating and going out, and it just was not, it was such an unhappy time for me, because I wasn't out and I was having to kind of sneak around, and it wasn't being honest. I wasn't being honest with myself. I wasn't being honest with anyone else. And I finally just hit a point where, you know, I'm done. I'm going to be exactly who I am. And if people don't, you know, people either like me for who I am or they don't. And, you know, my parents had always, luckily my parents were very liberal in Mississippi. And they'd always said, you know, if you ever, I think they were doing a shout, I was on Wendy Williams one time, and she goes, girl, I think they were doing a shout out to you at the dinner table. You know, they were like, if you're ever gay, if any of you are ever gay, me and my brothers, I think they were like, if you're gay, just, we'll always love you. And I knew that my parents, deep down, it might take a while, they would always love me, and my grandmother, and that was really important to me. And once I came out, that's exactly what happened. And once they knew and they loved me and accepted me, I didn't care about anybody else. It was like, all I need is the love of my family. And I just flew from there.
Yes, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
And for you, Carla, that moment of you going from CPA to where you are now, I know that's a hard decision for a lot of people, to give up that 9 to 5, what they went to school for, to then, you know, branch and take that leap of faith into what they truly desire. So how did you get that, I guess, determination to move forward with that?
I know exactly where I was at that moment. I was working for Pricewaterhouse. I was in Ocala, Florida, doing an audit for a manufacturing company, and it was about 150 million degrees. No, it was hot. And I had to do an audit counting I-beam. And I was literally doing a test count of some I-beam. So I was next to the steel that was absorbing the sun and bouncing off and hitting me in the head. Okay, seriously, that was what I was, really.
Oh my God.
And then I looked over and I saw the accountant for that company, and he had a piece of paper, it was like a receipt, but he was trying to line up the edges, and I was like looking at him in horror. And for at least 30 seconds, he's trying to line that paper up. It was like a scary, I swear, it was like a scary movie. It was. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want that to be me. I kid you not, I went in on Monday to say, I'll be leaving.
Wow.
I'll be tendering my resignation. And I think I didn't, it was okay for whoever loved that job. In that moment, I saw that this could not be my future. And I think that more than anything. And up to then, I was moonlighting, modeling, and doing other things. And so I was choosing another thing. And quitting and going to the next thing, modeling, was a bridge between what I knew I didn't want to do and what I eventually wanted to do. And I didn't know what that was. All I knew was I don't want to do this. And I was in the receiving mode.